Hello friends, welcome to today's video. Today I will speak about happiness and why you cannot be happy no matter what you do, no matter how many things you try, no matter what experiences you have, no matter what achievements you have, how you cannot be happy. Why? In today's video we'll explore these questions. Firstly, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe right now and make sure you also like this video, share it with your friends, and also comment any kind of questions you may have or anything else that comes up in your mind, any comments during the video. Without further ado, let's get into the video. The question is, are you happy? What is happiness? And why happiness seems like it only happens during specific moments, specific points in time. It seems like we grasp it and then it just fleets away, just goes away. It runs away from us. It feels like no matter how much we try, we cannot be happy. Is that your experience? Ask yourself, why can't you be happy? Why happiness seems only temporary? All these deep questions are important because without realizing the importance of the questions, then we may not be listening to the answers. I will share with you in this video what I have learned and realized about happiness, about true happiness, how and why true happiness is slightly different from the momentary glimpses of happiness that happen when we have achieved something, when we are having some nice experience, or when we do something. Why happiness is temporary? That is what I will answer, what I have realized. But you have to ask those questions yourself. Look into your life. Is happiness temporary? Are you striving from one thing to another thing to seek that high of happiness? Are you almost like in a rush, seeking for the next rush of the next happiness, the next clothes? Anywhere you see, you open the TV, they talk about how when you get the next piece of shirts, of clothes, of jacket, of shoes, you will be happy, you will be better. It may not talk about happiness directly, but it talks about a better version of yourself, a more successful version of yourself. It may undermine who you are, the level of self-confidence, and maybe deep down, if you believe you are not enough, then you feel, in order for me to be enough, I need to dress better, I need to look better, I need to be more underweight or more overweight, or have more weight. I need to have a better looking skin, or I need to be more successful, I need to have more money. All these standards that society puts upon humanity, upon ourselves, the standards of what we have to do, the standard itself, there's nothing bad with that. It's something which you can try to achieve. However, what happens is that our sense of self is also connected with these same standards. That is part of the answer I'm giving you what I realized. But you need to ask this question to yourself Because if you don't ask it to yourself, you may think, oh, I don't agree with him. Oh, I don't think it's correct. But I'm saying this because it is my experience and many others' experiences that there's a correlation between the beliefs, the limiting beliefs that I and others have about ourselves, about myself, about how I feel, and happiness. And I noticed that in these beliefs, which are, again, they're very subtle and oftentimes under the radar, and we may not even be aware that this is what is happening. However, just be open-minded to this and just notice, is happiness temporary? Are good situations the only way you can feel happy? What happens when things are not going well in your life? How do you feel? How do you respond? How do you feel about life, your existence, when you just messed up, when you just made a mistake? How do you feel when you are not fulfilling the standard of the version that you want to be? You feel bad, you feel shitty for being an underachiever. And do you think to yourself, do you count the days, the lucky stars of when the day will come where you will achieve this great success? Or even you will win the lottery and you will gain the money and you will be rich, and then all your problems will be gone. Happiness will finally be yours. Do you think like this? You may think that if you're successful, if you have all the wealth, if you are the greatest version of yourself, meaning all this development of your personality and the skill set, if you have all the skills, then you will be happy. And everything will be yours and everything will be great. You may feel like that. And it is okay. That is how I felt, and that is how I feel many times about what is true. However, in these moments, I realized the moments that I feel this way, those are the moments that I, in a subconscious way, in a subtle way, I do not give myself permission to be happy and fulfilled when these criteria are not met, when I have not met those goals. Happiness then is just an illusion, sitting in the future, when things are this and that and this and that. And now, in this moment, in this reality, I am not happy. I am not fulfilled. I can never be happy because my happiness is connected, dependent to certain conditions and fulfillment that I have provided to myself as requirements for me to be happy. And everyone else may be agreeing, maybe having the same requirements, and the whole society may be having the same requirements. I must be successful to be happy. And again, people may not say that or agree that that's what it is, but what matters is not what someone may be aware, someone may think is the truth, but deep down, what is the belief driving someone's actions? So that is what I invite you to do. If the happiness in your life you are noticing, if it's connected with external life circumstances and it's fleeting, I invite yourself to be open to the idea that there are beliefs, limiting beliefs behind that, and explore the possibility of letting go of these limiting beliefs so that you may experience happiness and fulfillment now, in this moment, no matter what is happening. No matter if you woke up late and you made a mistake, no matter if financially you're not where you need to be, no matter with work, anything you want, you can make happen. Anything. Success, wealth, health. With your commitment and discipline, you can make it happen. However, if happiness is something that you allow yourself to feel only when your goals have been achieved and fulfilled, then subconsciously you will sabotage yourself and the work you have to do, and you will stay where you are. If you are happy, if you are fulfilled, your work will be 10 times, 100 times more productive and efficient. It will be a different kind of motivation and inspiration. It will be a motivation out of fulfillment and happiness to want to create something. And perhaps you may not know what this feels like, because your motivation has always been out of lack, out of needing to add something into you, and that is okay. However, perhaps you have also had moments in your life where you were so inspired, where out of nowhere you felt so good, so inspired, and you just wanted to create something. And that is the moments where you are in flow, in the moment where the great work happens, when you are ultra productive. And that is the next potential of existing as a human being, being happiness, being fulfilled now, because we are alive in this moment, being grateful with what is going on with our life situations, having a perspective that makes us fulfilled, having an empowering perspective about ourselves, about life, about others, and going on to achieve the best for ourselves, for others, for the world. Achievements that come from fulfillment and abundance. I will tell you though, that when you experience this fulfillment, this abundance, this happiness, this joy, this bliss, you will find that many of your desires and goals will change, because the motivation is different now. Now you are enough, you are fulfilled, and all you want to do is do something for the world, for others, for your family. And maybe you still have some desires as well that you want about yourself, but they feel much smaller compared to how big they were. It feels like the desire will add something into you, but not as big. It feels like that. You know, you're still motivated towards it, but it's different. So that is it. That is how you can go towards and achieve true happiness and fulfillment. Those are some guidelines. The journey for each one of us is unique. I am here to support you on your journey. If that is what you are looking for, of course, if you are ready and open to learn. Based on this, ask me questions, comments, because That is the only way I can coach you through to discover limiting beliefs and have happiness, fulfillment become more than just fleeting experience, bound by, conditioned by, that can only happen during specific moments where you have achieved your goal, where you have fulfilled this requirement of the greatest version of yourself. With that being said, I hope you liked this video. Make sure to press the like button, share this with others who may enjoy this, and make sure to subscribe right now, because if you subscribe, this video will be shared with more. The YouTube algorithm will be sharing this video with others that can benefit from this. So do that now. Make sure to comment any questions, anything else, and watch this again until it is clear what is the message being shared through me to you on true happiness. Thank you for listening. Until next time, goodbye.